I've gotten accommodation, I've told you people stories about what I face. Now let's talk about juggling clearance with classes and all of that. So I resumed quite late, and a lot of my classmates had already done their clearance. So the people in charge of the clearance were coming from UNEC to UNA, so they gave a stipulated period of time. It could be 4 weeks for the entire HESA. Now HESA contains my department, medical rehabilitation, that's physiotherapy, contains radiography, contains med lab, nursing. So we are thousands. If I'm not mistaken, it could be more than 3,000. So imagine giving how many weeks for this number of students to do their clearance. So you have to come very early. I will leave my house with my files, my documents, the printing, and these are the materials you need for clearance. You need passports, you need file. I think they gave us file. They were the ones that provided the file. No, we bought the file. You buy the first one, then the one they will keep themselves is them that will provide it. So you need file, passport, original admission letter, original JAM results. You need your local government ID. You need your baptism card or birth certificate. I use birth certificate. What again you need? There are some documents that are on UNN portal. I don't know if they are still doing it right now, but that time you see admission slip, acceptance slip, letter of so many documents. You have to print them, and I think we printed each of them. Is it 2 have 33 copies for 3? Yes, it's 3 copies for 3 different files. I think one is going to faculty, one is going to the department, and one is going to the school. Yeah. So I wake up very early in the morning. For somebody that didn't even have gas to cook, so I will wait, and I lived inside up in hilltop. I can't even see Okada there, even if I say I want to enter. So imagine I've already trekked halfway to see the Okada. Why would I enter it again? I never entered Okada to school or shuttle or keke or anything. I trekked throughout in 100 level. So you can imagine what I went through. In fact, it got to a point I did not even know, should I go for clearance or should I go for classes? I will waste my entire day, 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and I will sit down on a chair and it will still not get to me. For like 2 weeks straight, I've not yet done clearance, and these people were already threatening to go back home. My roommate was already adding her own, the burden was pressure was so much. I had nobody, and at this point I had not made a single friend. I had no friend, nothing, nobody. I didn't even know where lectures were held. I didn't even know gym bars, nothing. One day I called my mother. The only 2 people that were really, really helping me at that point, my husband should be number 1, because we literally talked every day. We chatted every day, we talked every day, video calls every day, the encouragement, the support, Some days I will break down, like I'm tired, that this is not what I bargained for. I know I waited 3 years to get admission, but this is not it. This is not the plan. This is not what I saw my sister go through. That was what was on my mind. The stress and everything. I called my mother one day. I broke down, like I cried. No, now this is not it. This is not it. But my mother will always tell me that this is part of the story, so that you can have what you are going to say. In fact, my last bond was even now using me to catch cruise. She was like, "Yeah, you wanted to go to school now. Now you have gone to school. You're already complaining. Enjoy your school there." Now I can laugh about it because it's all there. So my mother will tell me, "Don't worry yourself," because sometimes I'll be conflicted. Should I stay back for clearance or should I go for classes? I already missed a whole lot of classes trying to do clearance, and I still was not able to do. My mother will be like, "Don't worry, everything is going to work out. Be going for any time that there is class, just leave the clearance. Be going for your class." They will post, "We have class in PSLT. Antonia, where is PSLT? I don't know. We have class in Jimbas. Where is Jimbas? I don't know." So, and I didn't have any friends, so I started to monitor which people were in medical rehabilitation. So once I spot them and they stand up to go for class, I would just follow them. That was how I started getting to know places, PSLT, Jimbas, and the way I did my clearance, like it happened to me like a miracle. Upon that, I even started having issues again. My portal was showing a wrong amount that I paid. So another problem again, go to ICT to dey rectify the school fees. I had already done like the first stage of clearance. So what I needed to do was photocopy the one they had marked and bring it back. So I had done that first stage with the wrong acceptance fee. So I had to go and change it and make sure that it's the right amount so it won't affect me later on. I went to ICT for like 2-3 days before they finally rectified it. Then I now photocopied everything, put them in their different files. Then it was now time to submit. I heard a lot of stories. If you don't do your clearance and finish again, then you have to start traveling to Enugu from Nsukka to do your clearance. And I don't like. I'm a kind of person. I don't like that kind of stress in my life. I don't like it. So I did everything, and by God's grace, I finished my clearance. So after paying your school fees, your accommodation, and everything, the next thing you have to do is your clearance. Try your best to do your clearance in Nsukka. Don't let clearance bring you to Enugu so that you can get your reg number. Don't let clearance bring you to Enugu. The road from Enugu to Nsukka to Enugu, that road is not really safe right now for you to be playing with your life. So do your every best possible to do your clearance in Nsukka. And then the classes I was missing, well, it's not that deep because I still made all my A's. I think I had just 2 B's. So I was on a first class that first semester. So now we'll be talking about the courses that you do in 100 level, the lectures and exams, how to scale through all of that in the next video. See you.